Hello, David Paul here. Latest in the adventure of preparing these logs for the giant pool table ball setting equilateral triangle things that go on top of each other. Well, I gotta tell you these things because, like, you need to know if you're gonna do this sort of stuff. I had to make these mitres for the corners where, if you can imagine your pool table triangle, you've got to have these mitres here. One way or another, you're going to have to mitre them together. You can have like a lap jointed mitre, or you can just mitre them like I've done here. I chose to do this. Now, what I did is this morning yesterday I marked them all up, and I started with my circular saw cutting them, and then I realised that the depth of cut, well, first of all, the circular saw is having a hell of a struggle, and the battery is not liking it, having to pump out that much energy all in one go, so it just went on strike. It's got an internal circuit in that stops it doing it, otherwise it will just fry itself. So what now then? Well, I'm stuck on it. I've made a lot of cuts in it and there's nothing I can do. So what I did is yesterday I was walking down with my heat bag, my sister-in-law, and down to the shops, and I passed this couple, middle-aged, who are working with a chainsaw, and they're doing a very good job there. Good husband and wife team. Wish I could have that sort of thing. And they're working together, and they're cutting up cocoa lumber. So I asked them about cocoa lumber and possibly buying it and so on. I've been told on my land I've got a lot of trees which need to be pulled down because they're getting old, and that's when you cut them for cocoa lumber. So where does that put me now? And I also want to get rid of them because I want the view to the sea, and then I'll plant new ones which will come up. Well, there are new ones actually already in there ready to take over the job. So said the guy, I said, I have a little job for you. So I got him up, and he's been working here now for about half an hour to a maximum of 1 hour. Maximum 1 hour with his chainsaw, and he's cut them like a razor blade. This guy's really precise in his cuts, you know. I'm not criticizing the other guy, but this dude is really really sharp at it, like, you know. So he's cut them all. So I've got 6 of these done. This one here, I've got the one which is lying down on its back there, and there's a one over on the other pile over there. So they're all going to get moved when I get my workers back on Saturday. He said my wife's cousin and his mate said they would come on Saturday because hopefully the wood would be a little bit drier by then. It is getting drier, I'll say that, but every morning or evening it seems to rain, you know. So it's a question of how much you take up and how much you put out. So we'll see how that goes. So we get them up onto Scotland. I've got them all drilled. They're all done. We move them up onto Scotland, and then what's next? Then I have to fit them together as a triangle. I have to line them appropriately to the north and south so that I can have solar panels on the roof if I wish to do so. But the pitch of the roof doesn't have to be restrained because it is a hexagonal shaped house. It doesn't have to be restrained in any particular direction, so it doesn't really matter. So I'll see about that, because ideally I want to orientate it so that 3 of the sides are facing towards the sea, so I can have windows there. I may have windows all the way around us. There is no reason why not. Thinking of it, maybe that is the answer. Maybe you have windows all the way around. There was a house nearby here. They didn't lock it up properly, and the TV and various things are stolen, you know. That's not going to happen to me because I'm not going to have valuables in the house. If I'm not there, they'll all be taken out and locked up. Like my cabin in the UK. The thing I worry about in the UK is my tools being stolen. But not now, because my tools are with me, and my electric chainsaw is with my daughter, and that's it. So most of these tools will not be going back to the UK. And that's it. So that's it for now. Next thing is going to be when these are all assembled to form the Star of David shape, which will be the base for the house. And then I get my laser level out, level it and shore it up with wood. And then I start planting the trees, which are going to be the supports for it as they grow bigger. Sort of a tree house without trees. Grow the trees later and then jack the thing up into the trees. Basically, that's the way, that's the general plan. And that's that. So, makita tayo sa kana. Atilago. See you later. Jesus be with you.